you know how much I like SAINt JHN. All right. I know how much you talk about SAINt JHN and the fact that he's been baptized by every time he raps, he sings like he sounds like he's been baptized, right? That's like your thing. I peep. And he kind of does. Like, I'm with you on that. Yeah, no, that shit is hilarious. But no, but what I wanted to talk about with SAINt JHN was
you've been reading ratings game, haven't you?
I saw 2 reviews of randomly, and I saw that, and I was like, yo, this nigga got a point. SAINt JHN sounds like he has the Holy Ghost when he's singing, doesn't he?
And I'm not talking about Chipmunk SAINt JHN either.
No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to the Chipmunk SAINt JHN. And that's actually what I want to talk about with this topic is that you know, I mean, for those of you guys who for those of you guys who know SAINt JHN or maybe don't know who SAINt JHN is, that's fair. You know, I think within the last 6 to maybe 9 months, well, I'll just call it a year. You know, SAINt JHN put out a song called Roses, but the remix version, which was a dubstep techno version of Roses, which as of today has over 1 billion streams. So to be honest with you, I don't even know why I even said what I said before. If you don't know who SAINt JHN is, at least if you've never seen the name, you just maybe don't listen to music. I don't know. But nonetheless, for those of you guys who know who SAINt JHN is, I want to talk about the impact of that techno remix version to his original song Roses, and how that is actually going to impact the music that SAINt JHN puts out in the future. Because I'll say this about SAINt JHN. He's due for an album that's going to come out. I believe it's like late November, something like that, which the album is going to be called While the World Was Burning, which is a dope title. I like it. He's dropped 2 singles so far that are going to be on this new album, Gorgeous and Sucks to Be You. That one actually just dropped. And I've been noticing this over the last couple of weeks. I saw on his Twitter that he actually got mad plaques for being recognized for the performance that Rose's remix did, you know what I'm saying, overseas, really just worldwide. And to me, it just got me thinking. I'm like, bruh, is SAINt JHN being pigeonholed into a specific sound? Because let's be real, how many new artists in hip hop have we ever seen get their notoriety? In other words, their first popping song was a remix to their original song. How many times have we seen that? I don't think I've ever seen that shit. For real. So to me, it got me thinking, like, what does this actually mean for SAINt JHN's music and the type of music that he was intending to put out versus the music that he now has to, I would think, has to make to satisfy all of those fans that know about him through the techno version. I want to know what you think, man. Because I think he has to balance that very well to me. It's not going to be this thing where he's like, oh, I'm just going to keep making the music that I want to make. Respect to him if he actually does that, but I would think that this would compromise an artist's creativity. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I would think it would.
For sure. I think the fact of the matter is people are going to be disappointed with this album. That's just the fact of the matter. People are going to be disappointed with this album because it's not going to sound like the song that made him blow up. The good thing that the thing that SAINt JHN has working for him is that I believe a lot of people in the music industry understand how great he is. Like SAINt JHN, before he even had like any major singles, was on an album with Beyonce. Jay-Z has been pushing SAINt JHN these last couple of years. SAINt JHN in the industry is known as somebody that is great. And in my opinion, it's not necessarily if people know how great you are, it's if the industry knows how great you are. There's always going to be a place for you. So he has that working for him. But I mean, you know, Ratings Game has a Reddit, and uh, uh, my great coworker Renee, she put out a post on Reddit about St. John. Everybody's saying it was about Gorgeous and his other song. This is trash. This is garbage. This song's not good. I'm like, this sounds exactly like the music he was making before that Roses remix. This literally sounds identical to his first album. The songs
and that goes to the point that I'm making, is those expectations that people now have, unrealistic expectations, because that's not what he did on that Imanbek remix to Roses. That ain't his sound.
Not his sound.
It's not his sound at all. Sucks to be you, Gorgeous is the epitome of what that man does. Exactly. It's the epitome.
It's the epitome. And to me, it's so I think St. John is such a great artist. I mean, I know I'm probably not as high on St. John as you are, but I think he's such a great artist that he can overcome the nonsense that comes with kind of this whole Roses remix thing. But I will say this, like his new album that's coming out, I found something very alarming. Did you see the guest features on the album?
I saw it. Matter of fact, hold up.
I have it right here. I got it.
I got it up too. I got it up right here. Yes, sir.
I'll let you do the honors.
I'll go from the top. Lil Uzi Vert.
Don't like
I must say, when he had the joint, when he put out Trap with Lil Baby, before I heard the song, I didn't think it would work. Didn't think it would work. Then I heard the song and I was like, that's a hit. And Lil Baby did not actually destroy that song. He actually had a decent performance. So I'm not about to sit here and act like Lil Uzi Vert is going to fuck it up. However, I will say I'm alarmed by that name. I am. This way. I'm alarmed.
I would have liked if Lil Uzi Vert's going to be on the album, I want him to be only one of two features on that album. Usually when you see that, like The Weeknd gets treatment like The Weeknd, when he's on somebody's album, he's only is one of like two people.
That's facts. That's facts.
I would like that.
So we got Uzi, High School Reunion. That's part 2 from his last project. Monica Lewinsky. That's the other thing. He has 2 songs in a row that are named after the song on the previous project. And now listen, I'm here. I'm a St. John guy. I fuck with his music. I'm sure he's going to do something really good. But the baby? Huh? I mean, listen, Uzi, A Boogie with the Hoodie, very good performance on the original Monica Lewinsky. Again, if you asked me these questions before I actually heard the original songs, I would tell you, what the hell are they going to do on this song? And surprisingly, A Boogie put up a very good performance on the original Monica Lewinsky. So I'm not alarmed about his name. The baby, I am though. I am. I ain't gonna lie. I'm alarmed. Future, I've heard that song before. That we've heard that song. Kanye, JID, Kehlani Black. It's very commercial sounding. It sounds like he is becoming the star in which I know he is essentially destined to be from his musical talent. It's not about that. It's more about the fact that I just feel like I'll tell you the one that I hate the most. I don't know how I feel about JID on this joint. What the hell is JID doing on this song or on this album? What is he doing here?
Their vibes are.
And I love JID as an artist, but I just don't understand. But again, we're all talking preliminarily before the music drops, right? So we have the right to change our opinion, especially when the album drops and the shit might be fire, I could easily be like, oh, okay, what I said was not warranted because he actually delivered. Who knows?
Well, I mean, I will say this. So I didn't have a problem with the features like Lil Baby. I didn't have a problem with Meek Mill was on I love that on his previous album. Meek Mill Lil
Dope
Baby. I
song.
didn't have a problem with those features, but if you know Lil Jon, his solo stuff
You
blows
mean you
me
mean
away.
you mean you mean
Sorry,
Saint John?
St. John. If you actually listen to St. John, like his solo stuff blew me away. The more
Facts.
people on this album, the less opportunities you get to hear his solo stuff. Like I loved his solo music. But I will say this, I think there's one thing that we can both agree on here, and that is once this album comes out, maybe like 2 weeks later, he should just make Imanbek chipmunk it.
Hey, which song? Which song? The whole album?
Just chipmunk the whole album.
Yo,
And like
dog.
just he should start doing it. Because remember back in the day, every single rap album had a screwed and chopped version. Like from now on, St. John should do that. Like equivalent.
I actually like that.
Of the
I
album.
like that. I like that, man. I actually like that. That might work for him. Again, based on where he's got his popularity over the last 6 to 12 months. Hey, that might be fitting, actually. It
Hey,
might.
look, if I'm an exec, I will be alarmed if the Chipmunk album debuts higher than the regular.
Ooh.
I would be like, we have a problem, guys. This is not good.
But see, that goes to the overarching topic that I brought up, and it's how is the Chipmunk version, aka Imanbek version of his song, going to affect people's ear when he drops new music?
Yeah.
Right? How's it gonna do, man? But we'll see. We shall see. Let's move on though. I think it's an interesting combo though. We want to know what you guys think though. Let us know.
I was gonna say, let me just add something real quick.
Yeah.
I truly believe this. I love Nelly. I truly believe this. I think Nelly's career, his career went down the hole when he dropped that double disc. Remember? And one of them debuted higher than the other one. His career ain't been the same since. It really hasn't. It has not been the same. Something about that left a bad taste in people's mouth.
You know, yeah.
Suit versus I think it was like suit and
I forget, man. Suit versus tie? I cannot remember. I don't remember.
I think it was like Suit and Sweat. But yeah, one debuted higher than the other. I was like, damn.
Yeah. And meanwhile, in 2020, Nelly's still putting out music.
I heard
Country songs.
Country song. Yeah, he's a country.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, he's from St. Louis, man. Cut him some slack for those of you guys who are judging. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not judging.
Not you. I'm talking about the people out there who I know are like, oh, there goes Nelly putting out country music again.
Hell didn't like the country over and over again. That was a classic song.
That is a classic, I must say. I must say that. Let's move on though, man. Let's move on.